Hello, hello. You've made it to day number 59. We have 60 days in the series, and I'm really excited with how everything turned out. We get to do our hit day on day 60, so it's a good way to go out with a bang. But today we have another light day. I am going to be using only my single set of 10-pound dumbbells, and we're going to be on a timer. So let's go ahead and drop to the ground, get our little warm up going, and then we'll proceed. So tuck one knee in, extend the other one long, take a deep inhale and an exhale, and then we're going to switch to the other side. Tuck that knee in, inhale and exhale. So I have my head and shoulders lifted just to kind of help give me a little bit of added flexion through the core and the abdomen. Inhale, exhale, and switch. Inhale, exhale. And then draw both knees into your chest and tuck that chin in. Take little circles with your knees, one direction, and then let's go the other. Perfect. All right, plant your left foot onto the ground, cross your right ankle over the left knee, put your arms out wide, and then lower your legs to the left. We're going to go for 5 of these. So try to pin the back of your right shoulder into the ground, getting that nice cross stretch as your legs lower over to the left, keeping your core solid and strong. This is 5. Bring it back in, and we're going to switch to the other side. Cross that left ankle over. Push your knee out away from your torso. Now we want to pin that left shoulder into the ground. Find some breath. 3, 4, and here we go, 5. Awesome. All right, go ahead and flip over for me. We're going to take a downward facing dog. Big hands. I like to really focus on pushing that first finger straight ahead, driving into my thumb and first finger. Push your chest back between your arms, pedal the feet, find your core. Take some breaths. Relax your shoulder blades down the spine. When you get those shoulder blades shoved in where they are supposed to be, even though it's flexion in the back, it kind of feels like you're relaxing just because the tension goes away from your upper back, from your neck. All right, let's bring that left leg forward outside your left hand. Drop the hips. Shoot that left leg back, and then we're going to bring our right leg forward outside the right hand. Drop your hips. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get going. Like I said, I had my 10-pound weights here. Some stuff is going to feel pretty light, and then we do have a shoulder set that I think might feel a little heavy, but we'll see how it goes. Everything's going to be 40 seconds of work, and there's going to be 0 transition time. So I'll give you a heads up on what's coming, and we're going to try to get through 4 rounds of work. So we're going to start off with an alternating tricep press or punches from the ground. So lie on your back, push your hips up into a glute bridge, and we're going to start punching. So just go as fast, whatever pace you would like. See if you can get your arm to cross over toward your opposite shoulder. So with your hips up high, it forces you to have to engage a bit more through your lats, through the back and the trunk and the torso. Get into that core. Feel the triceps, the shoulders, the back. Just keep that punch. From here, we're going to be doing a sit-up and punch. So we'll drop onto our hips. We'll do a sit-up and a punch. If you don't do a sit-up, you can do a weighted bug. Push your low back into the ground. Get a little rotation, a little twist as you extend your arm here. From here, we're going to flip around, go into a plank, and hit a Renegade Row. Find your abdomen. Definitely feel those shoulders. And time. All right. Renegade Row, these will feel pretty light. So try your best to keep shoulders over the wrists, and your hips from rotating as much as possible. Tug and tighten through that belly. See if you can keep your plank position. So a big key factor in keeping your plank is to keep your shoulders up over those wrists. From here, we'll be up into a squat, and we're going to hit alternating squat presses. Again, these 10s will feel pretty light, but that's kind of the point. We're just building through repetitions. So alternate, squat press. Find your core, drive through those heels. Sit back and down nice and deep. From here, we're going to get our shoulder trifecta. My shoulders are already feeling a little warm. So we'll see how it goes. Elbows at 90 degrees. Out, up, in, out, rotate, down. So that's 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I'm going to try, losing my left arm, try to stay heavy, but just take a break as I need. Out, up, in, time. Okay, now we just get back flies, hinge forward, elbows come out and up. Feel that upper middle back flexion. And then that's one round, and we'll be back on the ground for our alternating presses. Now you know what's coming. Quick work. Nice and flexed. Keep everything moving. 3, 2, and 1. Roll down. Push those hips up. And then find your press. Alternating punch. 2 little punching sets today. Of course, wherever you need a break, feel free to take it. Grip and grab through those arms. We're going to make sure our legs are nice and ready for tomorrow's HIIT session. Saving those. Remember, always use your back. Here we go, sit up punch. Always use your back for help with that support on the shoulders. Push your low back into the ground. See if you can keep flexion in the core. Pow. Oh, okay, my shoulders are toasted already. I love it, I love it. All right, here we go, Renegade Row. Find your back. Find that plank. So hopefully you're at the point that planks get your core more than the shoulders. Find flexion in your core, obviously. Then grip and grab through the glutes. Quads. Tucking your tailbone under. See if you can feel your back engaged to pull the weight up. All right, squat and press. Knees and toes line up. So you should have a solid flexion through the thighs, holding the knees in place, all the way down and all the way back up. Shoulder trifecta. I'm going to go range of motion and not worry about my weights this round. Out, up, in, out, rotate, down. Perfect. Focus on your back, flexing, holding posture, keeping work out of your neck. That's the way. Back flies are next. You got it. I think I said 4 rounds, but we're going to be doing 6. I forgot. I did the math. I actually did the math before we started. These rounds run fast. I like it. Keeps us moving. Keeps building that burn. Find your upper middle back. Find it. Flex in. Next up, we're back on the ground. 2 down. 4 to go. It's okay. We all make mistakes. 3, 2, and 1. Hit up those punches. See if you can dial into those triceps. That's what's supporting your push, your punch. Wrist stays in line with your elbow. So as your arm drops and presses, make sure that the wrist doesn't fall back towards your shoulder or bicep. Keep that press. Lock and engage the core. Lengthen through the trunk. All right, sit up punch. Hold on to that weight if you want. Give my poor little shoulders a second to recover. You got it. Tuck and load. If you rotate, get that rotation through the mid-back. Hips on the ground, hold that stability. All right, Renegade Rows. Build your core, foundation, stability. Find strength through those isometric holds. So really the bulk of this move is your plank. Holding that flexion and stability in your plank position and then pulling that weight. Here we go. Squat and press. Sit those hips back. Knees stay lined up with your toes. Flex into that upper back and the core. All right, shoulder trifecta. Whew. Let's see what I got. Ooh. 1. Oh, those shoulders are fried. I love it. Got ourselves a good old-fashioned shoulder fry. So stay healthy, stay smart. Still feeling heat. Getting those shoulders built. Back flies. So hands together, elbows come wide, and then squeeze together at the top. All right, we are finishing up 3 rounds to go. About 12 minutes. Lock that belly. Can you feel that flexion in the abdomen supporting your low back in your hinge? That's what we want to find. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Press it up, alternating punches. Take a good quick scan. This is the fun when we're on a timer. We can really push into our mental focus, our mental capacity, really not getting lost in the number at all. All right, a sit-up punch. Focus that core flexion. See how little you can rock your arms at the base. So if you're having to go here and throw, try to minimize that. If that's the only way you can sit up, then that's fine. Only way to sit up. But as you progress and develop strength, you want to try to minimize that throw. Take it out. Remember, we're trying to find progressive overload. We're not trying to come in at the same place every week, week after week, day after day, month after month. Find how to progress. What are you doing to push yourself into that next phase, into that next level? The body adapts and can become complacent. So shift things up, find new ways to challenge. That's why I love it when I have to throw the weights down, because I'm challenged. We found it. We found our max. Feel those heels screw into the ground. Build those arms, core, and legs. 3, 2, 1. Okay, get that trifecta. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Is your body staying still in space, other than just those shoulder joints moving? So we want to keep elbows at the same degree bend, about a 90-degree angle, and we're just working those shoulders through their rotations. Back flies. When you hit up these types of exercises, so now our 10s feel pretty light, but challenge your own musculature, just like we've been doing. 10 seconds. 3, 2, lower down onto the ground, alternating punch. Drive those hips up. Sneaking in a little leg, a little glute here. Lots of core still. Hug your muscle to the bone. Flex and squeeze those glutes. Make sure your knees are staying straight ahead, lined up parallel to one another. Are you getting the same amount of cross punch on each arm? Sit up and punch. Feel what's going on in the core. What are the differences as you lift and as you lower? Okay, Renegade Rows. Shoulders stay over the wrists. Keep your butt low. Make sure it's not poking up. Come up. Whew. Squat press. Alternate those presses. Keep your pace. Keep that core lock. Shoulder trifectas are next. Time. Here we go. Feel that chest expand and open. Notice side to side what's going on. Differences. Where's your pelvis in space? Keep it square between your hips and shoulders. Alrighty, flies. Back flies. Giving those shoulders a little break. Should feel wonderful. Wake that back up. Get it prepared to support our last set coming up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Really find that build in the back. Come on. You got it. And time. Lower down. Press those hips. Here we go. So last time through, find your pace. Find your level of push. Feel that core hold and flex. Woo, try to keep those hips still. Don't sacrifice form for speed. All right, and we're punching and sitting. I'm not sure about you, but for me, I have to get that focus and build into that lower portion of my abdominals. So with a sit-up, usually we're going to feel more in the upper abs, but see what you can do to place that isoflex. Hold on to it, that lower abdomen. All right. Renegade, renegade. Keep those hips low. Flex your glutes and quads to keep your hips from rotating too much. Time. Squat and press. Come on, shoulders. Last little bit. Power through the legs. Get that press. Time. Trifecta. Flex that core. Open the chest. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nothing in your neck. Keep it in the shoulders. Time. All right. Flies. Feel that super flexed upper back. Focus on your shoulder blades pinching together. Don't worry about what the elbows are doing at all. See if you can feel flexion in that upper back, even as the arms lower back to the ground. Time. Woo! So fun. All right. Well, let's start off stretching those shoulders. Hands and knees. Plant deep into the hands, pushing into that thumb and first finger. Bring your shoulders forward over your fingertips as far as feels safe and comfortable for you. And then sit back. Take your right arm up. We'll thread our needles, slide it up, get that nice open twist, and then exhale, drive your arm under and through. All right, 1 day left in our cycle series. Hit tomorrow, and then we get to move on to a new series. We're going to be focusing on overall health. So, of course, we'll get our workouts. Okay, bring the left arm up, rotate, twist. But we're also going to address something that we don't really get to address often, and that's managing just the inner dialogue, stress, anxiety, day to day. We're going to take a little bit more time for giving back to our bodies to make sure that we're getting stretching, recovering, breathing. So it's going to be set up just a little different. All right. Let's go ahead and sit back on your heels. So curl your toes under. Take your right arm up and over. As you bring it up, you can plant onto your left hand and let your hips drop out to the right. Get that long stretch through this side. And then bring your right arm down and behind. Grab with your left hand and pull to the left side. And then reach your left ear to your left shoulder. Rotate your chin up and then down. And then we'll go to the other side. Grab your right hand, pull to your right hip, right ear, right shoulder. All right, take a seat. Extend your left leg out at a little angle, right leg in. Plant your hand or forearm alongside that left leg. Bring your right arm up and over. So our goal here is to get that stretch in the side body. Take some time to notice your breath. Check in. Exhale into your stretch. And then just rotate over that leg. All right, let's hit up the other side. Right leg out, left leg in. Bring that right arm alongside your leg. Left arm comes up and over. What do you notice one side compared to the other? And then rotate over that leg. See if you can line up your sternum over the thigh. Okay, come up to standing. We'll get a quick forward fold. Toes straight ahead. Straighten out through those legs if you can. So remember, when you hit a forward fold, we're trying to hinge from our hip creases as opposed to from your waist. So if you're finding that you struggle to get a forward fold, chances are you might be hinging from your waistline, and then you can't reach down there. So if you find those hip creases, push your butt back. Your back can stay flat, and that's exactly how we hinge for a deadlift or a kettlebell swing as well. All right, fantastic job. Way to push through with me, and I'll see you again tomorrow.